Have you ever noticed this? You pick up your phone just to check one thing, and somehow 45 minutes disappear. You switch between apps without thinking. Short videos, messages, notifications, memes, news, more videos. Your brain feels busy, but your life isn't moving. You plan to study, but you feel tired. You want to exercise, but you feel unmotivated. You have goals, but you keep procrastinating. So you tell yourself, maybe I'm just lazy. But what if laziness isn't the real problem? What if your brain has simply been trained to prefer easy pleasure over meaningful progress? Modern life is full of instant rewards, sweet foods that hit your taste buds in seconds, entertainment that never ends, endless scrolling designed to keep you hooked. Every swipe, every like, every notification, they release a chemical in your brain called dopamine, the chemical of pleasure, reward, and anticipation. Dopamine is not bad. It's the reason you feel good after achieving something. It's what motivates humans to chase goals. But here's the danger. When your brain gets too much easy dopamine, normal life starts to feel boring. Reading feels slow. Working feels hard. Studying feels painful. Building your future feels exhausting. Not because you are weak, but because your brain has been overstimulated. And this is where Daniel's story begins. Daniel was not a failure. He had dreams, plans, big ambitions, but his days followed the same pattern. Alarm rings, phone in hand. Just 5 minutes. 5 minutes turned into 50. By the time he got out of bed, his mind already felt tired, even though his body had done nothing. At night, he would promise himself, tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow always looked like yesterday. One evening, after wasting hours jumping from video to video, he saw a sentence online that stopped him cold. You are not lazy. Your brain is overstimulated. He stared at the words. Overstimulated? He started reading. He learned that every time he chased quick entertainment, his brain released dopamine, and slowly it raised the pleasure threshold. That meant simple, important activities no longer felt rewarding enough. His brain had been trained like this. Fast pleasure equals good, slow progress equals boring, and discipline felt like suffering. That night, Daniel made a decision that would change his life. He would stop trying to force motivation. He would rewire his brain instead. The next morning was uncomfortable. No phone in bed. No social media before breakfast. No music. No videos. No background noise. Just silence. His mind felt restless. He felt the urge to grab his phone every few minutes. That's when he understood something powerful. He wasn't bored. He was withdrawing from constant stimulation. So instead of escaping the discomfort, he sat with it. He went for a walk without headphones. He ate without watching anything. He worked in a quiet room. The first few days felt hard, but then something strange started happening. Simple things began to feel interesting again. Reading didn't feel impossible. Planning his goals felt clear. Even small progress gave him a sense of satisfaction. His brain was resetting. By removing constant, easy dopamine, he lowered his pleasure threshold. Now, effort itself started to feel rewarding. Daniel didn't suddenly become perfect, but discipline stopped feeling like punishment. Going to the gym gave him a real sense of achievement. Studying felt meaningful. Working on his goals gave him pride, because now his brain was no longer addicted to instant pleasure. It had relearned how to enjoy earned rewards. It only feels painful when your brain is overstimulated. Months later, his life looked completely different. More focus, more progress, more confidence. Not because he found motivation, but because he removed the distractions that were stealing it. If discipline feels impossible, it may not be a character problem. It may be a dopamine problem. Your brain adapts to what you feed it. Feed it constant entertainment, and work will feel like torture. Feed it focus and effort, and growth will start to feel good. The goal is not to remove pleasure from your life. The goal is to stop letting easy pleasure destroy your ability to enjoy meaningful progress. Because once your brain is rewired, discipline stops being a struggle and becomes your superpower.